just to piss you off.
Good job.
You did it.
You're already doing it. We didn't use any of our cheers and jeers and all that.
How about this one? Or
pretty good.
That's hilarious. Jake taking Jake Myers last time. Shut up! I hate all of you. It was a good pick, all right? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Skinny Guy Sports. I'm Jake.
I'm Eli.
Both of our last names are Midlow. We are here with episode 2.
Yeah, here we go. Let's do it.
Switching it up. We're doing stuff. We're doing a draft. We're going to do some baseball content, and we're going to do a top 4, which should be fun. All right, let's start right into it. Our draft for this episode is championship sporting events. So we're going to be drafting championship sporting events, and we have to, first thing with our coin flip, let's hear it. Siri.
Call it in the air. It's your house.
It's my house.
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Heads. It's heads this time.
All right, so you get first pick.
Okay, so number 1 pick, I think...
We got to write this down this time, because last time we didn't write it down.
We got confused on the movies that we took. But I'm going to take number 1. I'm not going to take the Super Bowl because everyone kind of says when they go to the Super Bowl, it's not as great as everyone says.
I've heard it's a rich person experience.
Yeah, like it's
like
just
if you're
just
a billionaire,
you went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's like Coachella.
Yeah,
at this point.
Exactly. So I'm gonna take with my number 1 pick. I'm gonna take the Masters.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Masters. I think
it's a safe pick.
It's the thing I would want to go to the most.
I fully agree. I think
it's incredible. I love the Masters. Love golf.
It's accessible.
Yeah, I think
to a degree.
I think it's the most it's obtainable to get to. I don't think I'll ever go to a Super Bowl. I think I'll go to I believe I'll be able to go to a Masters.
Yeah, it's like
day.
That's a goal you can get to. You're like, I will be going to the Masters. I can go there. I can get all the merch.
Yeah, like
do all that. Yeah, that's the merch tent is a huge deal.
100%.
I fully embrace that. I think that's cool.
Okay, I'm going Masters.
Okay, so that's your number 1 pick. So I get 2 picks. So
yeah,
I'm doing Super Bowl.
Yeah,
okay. I mean, if you're gonna leave it up to me, a pick, so Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think it was between those two, and
Super Bowl. I mean, it's literally the Masters. We call it the Super Bowl of golf.
Yeah, like everything that they try to explain the big time moments of like a non top sport like basketball. The
problem with the Super Bowl is you are not guaranteed to see a good game.
Yeah,
that is true. You're going there for the experience of going to the Super Bowl. That's it.
Last year was a snooze
I would
fest.
happily go there for the experience for it, but to go see a bad game. But there's 50 of them. 30 of them have been bad games.
Maybe 40.
Have been blowouts. 40 maybe.
It's up there.
It's maybe 10 to 12 of them have been really good games.
I think Championship Sunday is more fun because both games are usually really good.
It's also the Masters is 4 days. You've got a 4-day experience. Again, if you're going to I'm
saying the AFC and NFC Championship.
Oh, the NFC
Championship
yeah,
Sunday.
you're getting 2 games. It's also
because those teams you're battling for the Super Bowl spot.
Oftentimes too, one of the conferences are better than the other conference too. So you're seeing if the AFC you're seeing what the Super Bowl probably should be. If
back in the 80s, it was Dad would always talk about it. The Cowboys and the 49ers
the NFC
would play.
Was much better than the AFC.
They would play each other like it was the week, it was just like the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. Then they would go in and dominate whoever won the AFC. Usually the Broncos or the Broncos or the Bills.
Broncos or the Bills, yeah. Because there was the 90s. It was the Bills were gonna get beat in the Super Bowl.
That just was gonna happen.
But I'm taking the Super Bowl, and also sporting events. I'm probably gonna go, depending on the team, Game 7 of the World Series.
Ooh.
I would love to go to.
So just the World Series. You get the World Series. That's the idea.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's I want to go see a Game 7 of World Series.
100%.
Do I take? Yes, yeah, I'm taking World Series. So because I love baseball.
So I'm going to take with that. I'm going to take the NBA Finals.
I've been to an NBA Finals game. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I'd love to do something that I've never done.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm the kind of like any kind of team that would be playing. I think it'd be awesome. I'm a big basketball guy, so NBA Finals for sure is.
fully get that.
I don't like you kind of took. I would have taken World Series as well, but you took it already, so
That's fair. You get 2 picks too.
yeah. So I get the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
All
that being
I'm
said,
gonna take.
not to poo poo your pick. The NBA is down right now.
Sure.
People aren't watching NBA games.
Sure.
I would say I don't know if it would be on my list. Again, as somebody who's been to the NBA Finals and it's been awesome, it's probably not going. I'm probably not choosing to go over Super Bowl and World Series.
It's interesting because
I am Masters for sure.
Yeah. So there's the talk about the NBA is crazy. I think they've like broken the NBA at this point. Like they need to limit the 3-point shot. Take out the
I don't
corner
even know
three.
if moving it back would do much because people are shooting it from half court. Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. They've broke like Steph Curry and all them. They've like
changed the game so much that it's like
they've broke the code. Like they've
boring a little bit.
They cheated the game at this point, and
it's not cheating. They've figured out how to do it so well.
They figured out how to cheat legally. Like they know how they do it so good that it feels like they're broken at this point.
I don't know how to fix that too. I'm saying bump the rim up a little bit.
I don't know. It's a crazy situation.
Or bring it down and just turn it into just jam ball.
But
and
playoff basketball's still really good. And I think the NBA Finals last year wasn't that good because Boston was so good. But we've had these last few years, we've had really good playoff basketball. And when you watch good playoff basketball, it's the best thing to watch. Obviously not
That's
football.
That's the thing, too. There's too many games. There's too many regular season NBA games.
You said that about anything, though.
No, baseball, I like the amount of games because it's also like there's ebbs and flows to your team. Sure. Basketball, not so much. It's like the top guys kind of like make their way to the top.
Yeah.
And it's and you're like they break away from those shadier teams. Like it's like
100%. And I just think I had to take it. So with my number 3rd pick, this is interesting because I want to take either. I'm between a few. I'm between the Final Four. I'm between. This is hard. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the Final Four national championship of college basketball. I think
fair.
Watching that recently with Troy Garrett, our cousins.
Yeah, I didn't get invited to that party. Yeah, we're gonna call them out.
I barely got the invite. I had to squeak my way in.
I would have liked to be there for that moment, but I did see the video and it was cool.
One of the cooler things I've ever been a part of. I'm not even a Gator guy. Like I'm actually more.
I was a Gator
fan
growing up, but I've fallen off. Kind of. I mean,
not as much college, but I mean, just seeing them. I was telling Trav, I was like, that's their Super Bowl. Like
100%.
A lot of those guys, like college basketball is so big. College sports in general is their biggest sports moment.
Yeah.
And seeing them, like Troy was literally crying, brought a grown man to tears.
Incredibly happy for him.
The
Final Four. March Madness is awesome in general. Going to a Final Four game would be.
Yeah, so that's I'm gonna take.
But the national championship for sure. That's the one.
I'm gonna take the Final Four. Yeah. Final Four. I think the Final. Well, when you buy a Final Four ticket, you get the national championship ticket.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's why Dad even said it to me. Dad was like, that's the way to get to the national championship because like you could just watch the Final Four game and then let's say like you know how Duke lost.
Of course.
A lot of those guys are like, I don't want to go see the national championship. I'm just gonna sell off my ticket. That's how a lot of people go to the national championship for cheaper prices. So I think also another thing obtainable like. These 3 things, I could see myself.
You could do that. Oh, yeah.
If I really wanted to, I could go. It would be very hard to go to the Masters.
Once I get $1 billion, exactly. I'll be at the Super Bowl.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
So those 3 for me: Masters, NBA Finals, Final Four.
Yeah.
I'm a big basketball guy, I guess.
Honestly, kind of. Basketball and golf.
I got a Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So my 2. Since you're a big basketball guy, I'm going to do a big football national championship.
100%.
And my NCAA. Yeah, so that's the one I'm going to.
I like it.
The Natty National Championship. And it's good now because it's the playoff now. So that's the one you want to go to because you're seeing maybe two teams that wouldn't necessarily be in the top 2 teams if they chose it for the BCS.
The way they expanded it, so happy they did.
Love it.
I hate Ohio State, but
I can't say
I'm happy that they. Yeah, they are.
Can't stand it. I'm glad that they
had a chance for redemption.
It's a championship. Like they
were the best team.
They won the playoff.
And they fell apart once, and that shouldn't hurt them. Like,
I had the argument with people on TikTok, I had an argument with people like, oh, do you really want to see a playoff? Absolutely.
100%.
More than anything, I want to see a playoff in college football. They're like, oh, but they're playing too much. They're just kids. They're grown adults. These
men.
They're grown men because then they go to the college and then and they go to the NFL and they're just as good as they were in
100%.
Especially SEC teams. But that's
just allow them to grow into a good team.
Yes.
Like that's what happened with Ohio State. They lose to Michigan, but they allowed themselves to get hot and they were 100%. The best team going into that. Like I had no doubt they were going to win the national championship. Yeah. Like I was like, they're going to win.
And
they were just the best team, and they respect
get rid of the regular season too.
Because
if it's for teams like UCF, my alma mater, they could have been in the playoff, and who's to say that they didn't? They couldn't
run the table.
Run the table.
Sure.
Like you could have played against some good teams, or at least be a Cinderella to beat a couple of these teams, as opposed to we just pick the top 2 teams. We pick the top 2, or you get
BCS
two.
Is
a
joke.
Yeah, a true problem. But yeah, so the college football national championship, and I'm going to steal it from you, Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I was going to take it. I thought I could have it in the 5th round. I'm actually going
Kentucky
to
Derby's fun. You are going to it.
I will be going to it.
Which is awesome. Going to
be posting stuff. Please. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so...
yeah, I wanted it, and you broke my heart. No.
You broke my heart.
You know how I feel about the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby, yeah. So incredible. That's so... And it's,
best tradition.
Another one of those where it's like, I get to hang out with these billionaire friends of mine.
Awesome. Super cool.
Right.
So number 4, I'm going to go with the Stanley Cup final.
That's a good pick.
Live hockey, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I've never seen NHL hockey. I've seen like the Orlando Solar Bears.
Same here, and it's still awesome.
Still awesome.
Really
like,
cool.
Either way, love
Just fights and all that.
So I'm going Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup is cool.
I think like the Lightning are going to have a really good shot this year, and I might go to one. I might go to a Stanley Cup. No, probably not. But it would be very hard to get in.
Yeah, it's tough to get in.
But that place, the barn, must be nuts. Hockey is very cool.
That's a good pick.
I'm going to go number 4, Stanley Cup. Number 5. Oh, this is really tough. Number 5. So I'm going to take, you got your pageantry with the Kentucky Derby. I'm going to get my pageantry with Wimbledon.
That's cool.
I'm going to go Wimbledon.
I get that.
So talk about rich.
So you're going to
Wimbledon. I'm going to the Wimbledon final.
So you're headed over to overseas.
I don't think it's overseas.
Isn't it overseas?
No, it's in
England.
It's in like Boston, isn't it?
No, Wimbledon's in England.
I don't think so.
Look it up. Where does Wimbledon take place?
I think it's in...
Because I think who I'm going to pick is actually here in America.
Where is Wimbledon located? I'm pretty sure it's in like Long Island. Yeah. Southwest England.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, no. Okay.
I thought
Good, because I'm picking the U.S. Open here in America, because I actually,
Whatever. I thought...
Wimbledon.
I thought Wimbledon was
Wimbledon's cool. No, Wimbledon's a good pick, but...
I feel like I've heard that
I guess you don't care about your country. U.S. Open, dude. U.S. Open.
Yeah. Is that the one on clay? No, that's British Open, right?
No.
This is the one on clay.
I think it's Australian Open. No.
We're big tennis guys.
Yeah, big tennis guy. No. Wimbledon's a good pick. Wimbledon's cool.
Yeah.
But U.S. Open is America. Shout out all my American friends, my followers.
I won the draft. We'll see how they feel about it. But
I don't know. I like mine.
I think so mine's really good.
So you're 4.
So I have the Masters, the NBA Finals, the Final Four, Stanley Cup, and Wimbledon. That's a really good list.
That's a good list. I go Super Bowl, World Series, College Football National Championship, Kentucky Derby, and U.S. Open. I am hanging out with rich people, and I get to be rich with them.
I have the Masters in Wimbledon. Like, that's like definition of rich.
American.
I'm a big green guy. It's a lot of green.
It's a lot of green going on in my life. Sound off in the comments. Let us know what you think the better draft is. I think I drafted a better team. Better thing. Okay, so now we're chugging along.
Yep.
Let's chug along to
baseball.
So we're doing a baseball lineup, random filter, We're randomizing it. We're going to see who
We have
has
to
a
find this filter.
Yeah, just look MLB. So we're looking that up. So we have to draft, like I said, a lineup. Start with a center fielder, a right fielder, left fielder, obviously third baseman, second baseman, shortstop, for first base, pitcher, and catcher. So that's the one.
Here it
Okay,
is. All right, this is the team generator we got.
got you.
Okay.
I think we should do 2 pitchers, but
I don't think there's enough relief pitchers to where we're like, because like when you
there's
think
a lot of
you
relief
think
pitchers.
Mariano and you think like if we get the Padres, I guess like Trevor Hoffman. If
I was
you
gonna
get
say
the
maybe
Padres,
Hoffman.
but
Yeah.
it's if you want to, I'd be down. I just think we do a 9 guys.
I think 9 guys is
you
good. Too. All right,
you
that's
get
fine.
your field. You know.
Okay. Since
So I had the number
you
one
got
pick.
first pick, so
you
I get
the
first pick.
in
Okay,
this.
so MLB, do it in front of the crowd. Okay, so Milwaukee. Okay, let's go
Brewers.
with the Brewers. Let's go with
Who would I take with the Brewers here? It's tough.
Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun, steroid guy.
That's fine.
Juice him up.
Juice him up.
Is he a left fielder or right fielder?
I believe right fielder.
We could
Let's look it up. We have all the answers.
Ryan Braun position.
I think
He
he was an outfielder.
He was a left fielder.
left fielder. Okay, so
So you have your left fielder. Okay, here we
Ryan
go.
Braun. Okay, so I got my left
All
fielder.
right, my team. Here we go. St. Louis Cardinals. Okay, so
Dang.
yeah, I'm gonna go Albert Pujols. I'm gonna go
Shiza.
first base. Albert Pujols.
Dang, that's a good pick.
Very, very.
How do you
easy.
keep getting good? All right.
Albert
Last time you got really good picks.
Pujols? Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
That's a top 10 player all time.
Yeah. Oh,
100%. Incredible. Great start. I'm gonna win.
Yankees.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, I got a
the litter.
million options. Okay.
the Yankees are our favorite team, by the way.
Okay.
Just wanted to make that clear.
Let's go. Do I go recency bias or do I go?
You have
I have
So
literally the pick of the litter.
Mantle, Ruth, Gehrig.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
Babe
take
Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Put him at.
Right
he's
field.
a right fielder.
He was a right fielder. Babe Ruth.
There you go. Now, that outfield's pretty good with Ryan.
Ryan
What
Braun.
a Ryan
what a,
Braun
what a,
and
what a
Babe
jump
Ruth.
though. Yeah. Ryan Braun to Babe Ruth.
Okay, got the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Son
This
of a-
one's easy. Randy Johnson.
That's a good pick.
I am
You know what?
killing this.
I didn't say
right now.
almost. I didn't almost pick him, but I thought for pitcher, I was like, he was a Yankee.
Yeah, because we're talking about their primes, right?
It's them in their
Or
it's them,
them on
it's
that
not them on
team.
that team. It's them in their prime.
Yeah,
It's-
you take them because
'Cause
you
you could.
can't take Randy Johnson now because I have him. I'm thinking like if you
I
got
can't
if you
do
got
it.
the Mariners, you can't take the Mariners.
I can't
Randy
take- yeah,
Johnson. That's
no.
what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, no, that's. I can't just be like, oh, he played a half a season for this
He
guy.
played.
So
he
that's
was
who
in
he's-
spring training with those guys.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Okay, Detroit. Detroit. Oh, Ty Cobb.
Okay, I would have went something different.
You would go with Ty Cobb.
Miguel Cabrera.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
too bad. Ty
Do
Cobb.
you think?
Ty Cobb. So Ty
Jerk.
Cobb was a third baseman, if I'm not
I think
mistaken.
he was an outfielder.
Look up. I'm pretty sure he was a third baseman.
By the way, you took him, so you're gonna have to put him in outfield if he's
That's fine. We're the best hitters at
Ty Cobb position. I think he's a left fielder or something like that. Center field.
center field. That's
There
fine.
you go. You have your center fielder. Jerk, by the way.
Yeah,
he
no.
was racist,
Awful person.
homophobic, just a horrible person. Next.
Okay, that's fine.
Next.
Sorry, and Ryan Braun did steroids. My team is
Cubs,
problematic.
baby. You know what I'm going.
Cubbies.
Right field, Sammy Sosa.
That's smart.
Sam the man from Uzbekistan.
That's from Boston.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Sammy Sosa.
Sam the man from Uzbekistan. Stupid. All right.
It's the Bob.
All right, Tampa Bay. Let's go with TB.
I got one. He's their best player all time.
Evan Longoria.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the right pick.
Evan Longoria.
Third baseman.
Third baseman Evan Longoria.
That's the correct pick. Probably the most famous Rays, but like play of all time when he hit the homer in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking Price, but
Yeah. He won a Cy Young, so yeah.
I'm like, I only get one pitcher.
Yeah,
just like,
and you get David Price. Ooh, Twins, easy, Joe Mauer.
That's smart.
Easy.
Smart.
Let's
God,
go.
Joe Mauer. That's a good pick.
I have such a good team.
Joe Mauer.
The Mauer.
Who was their first baseman that was really awesome around his time?
Oh my gosh.
They have basically the same name.
Yeah,
it was Joe
it's
Mauer,
Joe Mauer
and
like the it's not Kellenic. It's I know it. It's
Johan Santana was awesome too.
Santana was great. Well, let me
saying. Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, you go. I'll figure it out in my head. Right
Who
now.
was it? Who was that?
It wasn't Joe Mauer. It was
Mueller.
Not Mueller. Something like that.
Regardless. Okay, who are we gonna get?
The left.
Philly. Let's go with.
Oh, I got one.
Jim Thome.
Yeah.
Jim Thome at first base.
Do you have a first baseman?
I don't have first baseman.
Oh, okay.
Jim Thome.
I would have taken Jimmy Rollins at shortstop.
Okay.
He again.
Thanks. I just wrote down Rollins. Jim Thome.
Yeah, you took Jim Thome. That's
Jim Thome.
He is one. I didn't know he's like one of the highest home run hitters ever.
Yeah. Well,
I think he's over 600.
He played for a long time.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He was awesome.
Yankees. Shoot. All right.
You got a lot of spots.
I'm gonna go third base. I'm going A-Rod.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going third base A-Rod.
Good pick.
You
already did. You already said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
You said it. You got to do it.
No, I like it because I think he is, and this might ruffle some feathers. He's higher than Mantle all time. There you go. That's
over Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Interesting
take. That's my take.
Okay, I got a few more spots.
I have such a good
San Diego
Padres. Trevor Hoffman.
Trevor Hoffman.
This is where it gets slim, and we have to
tough.
like really.
Yeah, I gotta go through my head. Shortstop for San Diego Padres. Can I?
You can move them if you played like third. You can move someone somewhere.
Paul Skeens, pitcher.
Paul Skeens is a pitcher for the Pirates.
He was with the Padres though, wasn't he?
No, he's never with the Pirates.
Oh
He's been a Pirate the whole time.
He's been a Pirate forever.
Just got drafted.
Never mind. Lose my mind.
Don't. We'll cut that out.
Cut that out. That was Paul Skeens.
No, Paul Skeens has been a Pirate.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of San Diego Padres games or Pirates.
I think you're forgetting somebody. I guess.
Who am I forgetting?
Put him at. Yeah, but you can't put him in the you can't take Tony Gwynn because he's an outfielder.
Yeah. Why do I keep thinking? Shoot,
not many. Do you have a catcher? I'm trying to think. Is there a Padres catcher?
This is hard.
I would just go with a pitcher or something. Is there a good pitcher
for Padres?
I think you had to take
pitcher for the Padres.
Hoffman.
Trevor Hoffman played for.
Padres.
No, he was a Rockies.
He was known for playing on the Padres. That's
Trevor
what hat
Hoffman?
he wears in the Hall of Fame as a Padre.
Check right there. Trevor Hoffman.
I don't even think we should check. I think he was a Padre his entire career. Trevor Hoffman, Padres. Yeah.
Trevor Hoffman then.
Yeah. He's one of the greatest closers of all time. I think
I don't know why I thought he was with the Rockies. Who am I thinking of that there was a closer for the Rockies that was awesome that had like
I don't know, Adam Ottavino?
No.
I couldn't tell
Okay,
you.
regardless. Yeah, so I guess Trevor Hoffman.
Couldn't tell you. Trevor Hoffman.
It's gonna ruffle feathers. All my Padres fans out there.
Look who I got.
Sorry.
Yankees.
Son of a bitch.
Mickey Mantle,
sucks,
baby.
Dude. Mickey
Mantle. My team is unbelievable.
No, my team doesn't suck. My team is really good. But I'm mad that I got a relief pitcher as my pitcher.
Yeah, I have Randy Johnson as mine.
I know, that's tough.
I just have the Yankees and
I got a catcher. I need a catcher, a shortstop, and a.
Oh my gosh, I'm killing it right now.
I'm getting all the hard picks. Come on.
Dodgers,
LA.
there you
okay,
go.
Dodgers. Okay, there we go. Let's go.
Second base.
Sorry, Mookie.
Mookie? Yeah, put him at second.
We're Mookie at second.
Mookie at second. There you go. Could have went
Betts.
Adrian Beltre.
It's
Moving
fine.
to short.
Nope,
Maybe.
we're going Mookie Betts.
Okay.
Mookie Betts at second.
Ooh, Reds. The big red machine. Ooh. Okay, I could
Second
go.
base. Second base.
Second base.
Uh,
Not Pete Rose.
no, it's not Pete Rose.
Oh, Joe Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Joe Morgan. I like
Smart.
that. That's very good. Part of the big red machine was awesome. Going Joe Morgan.
you gave me Trevor Hoffman. I gave you Joe Morgan.
I'll
There you go.
take it. All right, so I have a shortstop and a left fielder to go.
Yeah, catcher and a shortstop. Okay,
Catcher and a shortstop.
Come on,
We
I
really
really-
waited on shortstop. This might be bad.
I really need the Yanks. San Diego again.
You got the Padres.
I can't. No, new thing. You can't.
No,
you can't
no,
get the same team twice.
You got stuck with the
You got the Yanks
Padres.
like 10 times
Yeah.
too. Crap. Padres again.
No way, dude. You got the Padres.
Who was it? You said also that I could have picked.
You could have taken, I don't know.
I don't know any Padres.
Tony Gwynn?
I can't take Tony Gwynn.
You're not going to throw him at short.
That fat bastard.
You could take Tatis. Fernando Tatis.
For short.
Yeah, he played short.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Son of a
All time. Okay, watch me get the
Tatis.
Watch me get the Yankees.
You're gonna get the Yankees again.
Oh, I got the Reds again. Okay.
Reds again. At shortstop.
Not Fred McGriff. No. Left fielder. Did Pete Rose play left field? No, he played first.
He was first. He might have played a little bit of outfield.
No, I don't want Pete Rose. I don't want him.
You don't want Pete Rose?
I want
I'd happily take Pete Rose. I keep getting the
the Padres.
freaking Padres. I've watched one
What
Padres
is-
game my whole life.
I'm thinking he's the shortstop for them, and I can't think of his name. If I can't think of his name, do I not get him? Can I look him up?
No, if you can't, you have to pick somebody else.
Now that you got Tatis, I've been giving you all yours. Help me out a little bit.
At shortstop.
Red
so,
shortstop. It's oh my gosh.
There's a lot of dead air. I'm trying to think. So
Yeah.
probably
He was very solid for the Reds in like the 90s, and I'm thinking about
in
it.
the 90s.
You know what? We're throwing Pete Rose in the left.
Let's see if he played the outfield.
If he played the outfield,
I'm pretty sure. I'm like
don't think it's that bad.
I'm like 5% sure he did.
Rose outfield. We're just gonna write. Oh nope. I accidentally put P. It was.
What was that? What did you see? No.
Pete Rose. It says nickname Charlie Hustle. Was a Major League Baseball player, manager.
What position did he play?
He primarily played first base, but he did play outfield in the first 3 years.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can
I'm gonna
put him in the
take-
outfield.
I'm gonna take Pete Rose.
And I got to get my catcher.
And I'm so mad because I can't. Barry Larkin. I'm taking Barry Larkin.
No, you already put Pete Rose.
I don't know if he really played the outfield.
It just said. Did you
I
make
made it up.
Liar.
I made
hate
it up.
this.
And Barry Larkin is right.
And also played outfield early in his career.
In the first 3 years.
I didn't.
I didn't.
All
truly
right,
look it up.
Barry Larkin. Fine. You're gonna end up getting left field. You're gonna get somebody awesome.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be the best.
You're gonna end up with
Oh my gosh, we got the
Manny Ramirez or something.
something really cool. I got to get a cool guy.
I don't like this game.
Barry Larkin.
Okay.
That's great. He's so good.
Catcher for the Braves. Catcher for
not many.
uh
Travis Darno.
no. Catcher for the Braves. There's a really good guy who played catcher for the Braves.
Sean Murphy.
No,
That's our catcher right now, I think.
I'm losing my mind.
Catcher
Crap.
for the Braves.
Catcher for the Braves. Let's go with. I really screwed up by picking all my outfielders early.
Yeah, you took Ty Cobb when you could have taken Miggy. You kind of hurt yourself with that one. Like, who was your third baseman? Who'd you get stuck with?
Evan Longoria.
Yeah, not great.
Catcher for
I clearly have the
catcher
better
for the
team.
Braves. Who's a good catcher for the Braves? Look up Braves catchers.
Yeah, but we said okay.
I don't know. You lied about Pete
I
Rose
did
early.
lie
so
about Pete Rose.
We're making up
Braves
our own rules.
catchers. Braves catcher. Sean Murphy and Drake Balding. Oh, that's right now.
Yeah.
All time.
Drake balding, no hair.
Oh, Brian McCann. Or Joe Torre. Eddie Perez. Greg Olson. Greg Olson?
Not the same one.
I think you should take. That's a good. Brian McCann's good.
Brian McCann.
I won again.
Or
I don't even have
Mike Piazza. No, that's for the Mets. Why is he on there? Did he play with the Braves?
I don't think he ever played with the Braves.
I also can't use that. No. In good,
Take
in good conscience.
You get Brian McCann.
Fine. Brian McCann's fine.
Or Joe Torre.
No.
He could help manage you guys. Oh, jeez.
I hate my team.
I clearly won. But I'll just take this left field.
I don't know though, dude. I got Babe Ruth.
The Orioles.
I got Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb in the outfield. I got Ryan Braun out there too. Mookie at second is good. Better than your second baseman.
Second baseman? Who do I have?
Joe Morgan. No,
Joe Morgan's pretty good.
Probably not better. Argument to be made. Mookie Betts is a better player than Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan's like a top 100 baseball player ever.
So is Mookie Betts.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jim I got the Orioles. We're not finished with my team yet, and I have no idea who I'm going to take.
Orioles.
I could take Chris Jones. I think that's a person. Orioles outfielders. Oh, I could not.
Current outfielders. Orioles current outfielders are not that good.
Ooh, yep. 100%. I'm going to take Frank Robinson. He's got 3 MVPs. One of the best.
I knew we could just look up everybody's names on here.
I love it. Frank Robinson, 100%. Gonna take him. Put him in left field. If he's bad out there, that's okay.
You screwed up, dude. Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, he played third.
It's saying that he played outfield.
He played short.
It's showing that he played outfield.
Cal Ripken was clearly a shortstop. Frank Robinson won multiple MVPs.
Third base.
I love this team. Yeah. My team right now, you're looking at Mickey Mantle, Sammy Sosa, Frank Robinson, A-Rod, Barry Larkin, Joe Morgan, Albert Pujols, Joe Mauer, and Randy Johnson. That is one of the, that team would go 162-0.
Nah, too many egos. Too many egos on that team. There's no team chemistry like mine with Ryan Braun and Babe Ruth in the same outfield.
And Ty Cobb is the worst, ultimate,
the worst teammate ever.
The worst teammate.
Evan Longoria,
good. I get. Yeah, you think Ty Cobb's getting along with Mookie?
I think
there's a problem there.
I think Tatis being out there. I think Tatis out there just being a good locker room guy.
Tatis isn't a good locker room guy at all.
No, he's terrible. Jim Thome is a good locker room guy.
Yeah.
Trevor Hoffman, I don't even have a starting pitcher.
Wait, did you go Joe Torre as your catcher? You wrote Joe Torre?
Over Brian McCann. Yeah. I need someone to lead the team.
Lead the team. And be a manager.
That's Joe Torre.
Admit my team is better.
Joe Torre would be able to manage Ty Cobb's personality. He'd be able to handle Babe Ruth out there.
Trevor, you have a relief pitcher as your starter. He's got to go 9 innings, Jake. Can't happen.
I hate this game.
I'm just better than him.
All right,
I know more ball.
You got a better team. You got a better team, clearly. But that's
100%. That was fun. I loved the baseball lineup.
All right. So let's do our top 4.
So can I say what it was today?
What was your top 4?
No. What our topic is?
Yes. So let's say you say our topic.
So our topic that we chose today was our most hated sports teams. Ours.
Personal hated sports teams.
So we're gonna start with 4 because we never start with number 1. I'm gonna go number 4. I'm gonna go Patriots. They were higher on the list a few years back, but lately they've kind of sucked. So I haven't really worried about them. But the Brady era, hated them with a passion. At one point, they were probably number 2. So
it's nice to see them losing.
I love it.
I like seeing them lose. However, they now have a very good coach
and a good young quarterback, which is scary. Yeah. But I hate the Patriots. I hate Boston. Everything about them. It was so much so that AFC Championship, when the Broncos did finally beat them, it brought me to tears. As very similar to how I was talking about Troy earlier in this podcast. Mm-hmm. That is my biggest moment as a sports fan. That AFC Championship, even more than the Super Bowl, because we got past Brady.
Yeah.
So that to me, I was so happy that we finally beat them. It was incredible, and I just hate them. I hated them so much. Not as much anymore, obviously, because they're not as good, but they're number 4.
All right, number 4. Okay, so my number 4 is Ohio State. I love watching Ohio State lose. Just on top of it, I did go back and forth. It was either Ohio State or the Seattle Seahawks.
Really?
Yeah, because Seattle beat the Packers so much with Russell Wilson 100%. That I was like, I hate them so much. So honorable mention Seattle
the Fail
Seahawks.
Mary.
Ugh. I've never had to leave a party because of being so upset about a sports thing, and I had to leave. It was at
the NFC Championship.
I had to leave. I had to go and just be alone. I was that upset about that game.
That NFC Championship.
The worst. We would have won the Super Bowl that year. But regardless.
Yep.
But I do hate Ohio State. You know what? No, Seattle. Now that I'm thinking about
you talked yourself out of it?
I talked myself out of it. Seattle is my number 4 because of that game more than anything.
That's a perfect transition into mine. Mine's Ohio State.
Oh, really? That's
number 3 is Ohio State for me.
Okay.
I hate them so much that I've actually kind of become a fan of Michigan.
Really?
I have you've seen it. I have a Michigan hoodie. Yeah. Where it's beat OSU. I have I've never even been to Michigan. Never even been to Ohio.
Never been to Ohio. You're gonna be in Ohio.
No.
Kentucky's right on the border. You will pass through Ohio. Yes.
We'll probably drive through.
Yes.
But I hate Ohio with a passion. Hate Ohio State so much. They just rub me the wrong way. They feel entitled. I hate them. Hate them. Hate them. Hate them. Ohio State is
It's so funny because Darcy's grandfather went to Ohio State.
Sorry.
Sorry, Paul.
I don't like
Paul
the football
Jerry.
program. The
honestly, I don't like the basketball program either. Greg Oden, I'm glad he looked 1,000 years old.
Those
grandfather
knees gave
Oden.
Out. Yeah. So Ohio State number 3 for me.
Okay. So I respect that. Number 3 for me is 49ers.
Okay.
I do not
really.
Started with Colin Kaepernick and John
What's wrong with Colin Kaepernick?
I don't. Oh no, not the kneel stuff. I don't care. All that.
Yeah.
Kneel away. Go ahead. I don't care.
Who cares?
No.
No, we care. I care about the national anthem.
I care about that. Wait. No. Who am I want to upset?
Everyone's gonna be mad.
Everyone's mad about everything. No. Has nothing to do with that. I don't like the 49ers because they beat the Packers all the time.
Yeah.
It was literally every time we were in the playoffs or during the season, they would beat the hell out of us.
Yeah.
It was Rodgers should hate the 49ers. And he's from North California.
They should have taken him
100%
instead of Alex Smith.
And that's the thing. It was they kept it was
just a monkey on your back.
He could not get off his back was beating the 49ers and he couldn't do it.
Even after Kaepernick.
No,
way after Kaepernick.
And same
the
thing
Mostert
with
game
with
in that NFC Championship.
The Mostert. No, yeah, that game was insane. Raheem Mostert
ran for 700 yards.
Insane.
And you're
made himself a household name. Got him a contract with Miami. Insane.
Ton of money.
Should not have. He's been middling ever since. And
hate the 49ers.
And also the most recent the Jordan Love game where he's in the rain, thrown against his body, should have beat them. We should have beat that team, but they just I don't like the 49ers because they beat us so much. Yes.
Okay. So that's your number 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. My number 2 for a very similar reason because they beat us so much. The Kansas City Chiefs. This is where the Patriots were, and this is kind of my Patriot, the exact, it went from Patriots to Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I think it's even further than that, because the Patriots we really sometimes didn't have to worry about. Listen, we have to play them two times a year.
If the Kelsey brothers want to have us on their podcast,
we would love to be there.
I would love to be a part of your podcast.
I would I would love to be
You're
there.
Actually, I hate you, and I don't want to be.
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. I do like Taylor Swift. I'm not I'm actually I don't hate Taylor Swift at all.
That's fair.
She can like whoever she wants, whatever. I like her
she
music.
She can date whoever she wants.
But I just don't like the Chiefs, and so
I understand.
Yeah, I hate them. They beat us so constantly.
You hate the king because
it's but we will be beating them this year. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. Broncos on top.
Okay,
your turn.
Bo Nix.
Bo knows
Nix. My number 2 is the Chicago Bears. Not because
number 2.
Number 2.
I thought they were going to be number 1.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Your number one also is my number
Yes,
one.
okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
I thought it. Yeah.
I cannot stand the Bears. I have plenty of friends who are Bears fans, and they're good friends of mine. I love watching the Bears lose more than anything. Like it makes me so happy to watch the Packers dominate them for years and years and years. Like to know that I was like, okay, we're gonna be fine. Again, a lot of the games are competitive against them, but we just keep coming out on top.
It's so funny,
and except for the last game of the season, all that. The last season, the Bears won. Great, good for you guys. You played against our third string. That's fine. Like
it's so funny because they're like known as kind of a poverty franchise. They're a very solid, like they're one of the more winning franchises.
Oh no,
but they just
it's
they're
the
just
Packers.
kinda
It's the Packers and Bears every year. Like who has the most winningest team?
And it just feels
of
like
all time.
And shout out to my boy Scott. He's one of my best friends.
We love Scott.
Huge Bears fan. Watching them lose is funny.
It's
like
so
because as a Bears and Broncos fan,
Uncle Rob Scott or like different.
No, my buddy. You're my best friend.
I have a friend named Scott who is a bear who my
lot
uncle
of
is
lot
really
of
good
Scott
friends
guys.
with,
A lot of guys
who loves the Bears. Loves big Chicago guy. But it's always fun to make fun.
Watching Bears fans just fall apart.
Shout out to guy who was in my wedding, one of my good friends, Jake Branson, and my friend Taylor.
Yeah, we have a lot of Bears fans.
I love texting them when the Bears lose.
They're good buddies.
No, they're good. It's because they're loyal.
They're loyal people.
They're loyal guys because of how
you
bad
hang
the
with
Bears
your
are.
team.
Yeah,
you hang with a poverty team.
Loyalty is key
Very
for
key.
this terrible team. But I do love watching them lose.
So we're gonna say number one on.
We share
three.
number one.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Red Sox.
That was bad. Boston Red Sox.
Yeah,
I hate them more than anything in the world.
Another one of these teams that I love to watch lose.
They're the kind of team, they have not been good in probably 5-10 years, and I've loved every seven.
It makes me very happy.
I guess they beat us. Yeah, they did beat us in the playoffs.
I will watch.
So that kind of hurt.
Baseball for me is like I love watching the Yankees. It's very regional to me. It's like very like I have to like I will watch any Yankee game when it's on. It's tough for me to watch teams that aren't the Yankees play. Like
100%.
San Francisco play the Padres. I will not watch that game. But
can't see that.
I can't watch it. But
if the Yankees are in.
But what I'm saying is, I will love to watch Yankee games. I love to watch Boston games against anybody because I will watch them lose.
To root against them.
Whatever team they are playing. It makes me so happy to watch them.
Watching the Yankees win or watching the Red Sox lose are very comparable. Very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, seeing the Red Sox lose makes me almost happier.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But then it's also like if they're playing against guys in our division and like they're ahead of us, I would never root for the Red Sox, but if like it comes down to division,
you want to see us against the Red Sox.
I have to root for you guys to see the Yankees move up in the division if certain teams are ahead of us. But
I want to see that, like, every year I want to see the Red Sox in the playoffs so we can beat them and just feel the incredible feeling. And that probably is what's going to happen this year.
That's different. That's a different mentality than I have because for years and years and years, the Red Sox were really, really good. And I did not want to see them in the playoffs. I did not want to play against them. And when they had Manny Ramirez and David Ortiz and oh, God.
Their team was crazy. I mean,
so good.
Pretty
Dustin
recently,
Pedroia
before they got rid of Mookie,
Kevin
were incredible.
Youkilis. I would not name my child Kevin because of Kevin Youkilis. I made
Brandon Miller.
I made a joke on Twitter years ago. It was what do you want to name your kids? Well, like I know what I don't want to name my kids. Kevin Youkilis. Kevin. It's not Kevin. Like why? Don't worry about it. Like and it was like
Kevin
okay.
Youkilis. Hate him.
I can't remember the joke.
The Greek god of walks.
Yeah. Ugh. Garbage stance.
Hate Boston. Hate the Red Sox. Yes. Hate the Patriots. I just don't like Boston. Never been to Boston. Have no relation to Boston. I just hate them. And I've heard and Travis is like an incredible city. Like,
it's probably amazing. I would love to visit there. I'd love to go to Fenway.
Just
I would love
hate everything about Boston.
I'll go watch the San Diego Padres beat the Red Sox in Boston.
There we go.
If I get an option to do that, yes.
Have the Padres become your second favorite?
Now that I'm on board,
baseball team.
I got to do more research on who they place for them.
You're gonna forget like Jake Peavy. You could have taken
son of a. I could have taken Jake Peavy.
He had a few no-hitters.
Yeah.
I just wasn't going to give that away. I don't think Jake
Well, were
Peavy
you going to
is-
take Jake Peavy at some point?
No, I had Randy Johnson. I just thought of Jake Peavy just now. So,
Just
literally just now.
Well, I
As
was
we were
worried about
thinking
taking anybody
Padres.
named Jake because of last podcast.
Oh,
Jake Myers, who
Jake
doesn't
Myers.
exist.
It was
The manager of the
Justin
Marriott.
Myers.
The manager of the Marriott.
Yeah, shout out to
Justin
Jake.
Myers. Okay.
We're still if this does get if that last episode does get 1 million likes, we are
Million
going.
views, million likes. If it gets it, then
He's going to Pennsylvania.
I'm going to Pennsylvania to meet Jake Myers, manager of the Marriott.
What if he's there and he's
Pennsylvania.
like, "I watched your podcast."
Hey, I had a bunch of people send this to me, and
Congratulations!
it's nice to meet you.
It will never happen, but that'd be so funny.
I will go if we get 1 million views.
Well, there you go.
All
That's
right.
episode 2.
Episode 2, a lot faster than the other one.
Wow, that didn't feel like. Yeah, the last one we went on some rants that we didn't like, but I liked it because we should have. Because I don't think the only thing that hurt us was my baseball lineup clearly was better than yours, so you couldn't
that's
argue
the problem.
it.
No,
The last one
I
we
can
were
argue.
able to argue. No, you can't.
I have
argue
1,
this.
2, arguably 3, 4, 5, 6 Hall of Famers on my team.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Hall of Famers on my. I have 9 Hall of Famers. Now, A-Rod is not in the Hall of Fame. I'll take that off. That's 8, and Sammy is not in the Hall of Fame. That's 7. But I still have more than you, and they should
kind
be
of
in
blows
the
my
Hall of
mind
Fame.
that Sammy Sosa is in the Hall of Fame.
It's
and,
like-
and A-Rod for that matter, but it's steroids.
Steroids.
It's steroids.
The only thing that come out. But I mean, crazy.
Ryan Braun will make it into the Hall of Fame.
No, I don't think he will.
No, of course he
he
won't.
can't because he did steroids as well.
Yeah. They need to just put him in the Hall of Fame.
Put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame's got to be a thing.
Well, same thing with.
Did you get the Giants and not take Barry Bonds?
No, I never got the Giants.
I-
I wanted to get the Giants. I almost, when San Diego popped up, I was like, and I was like, come
No,
on, no,
that's
it's
the
not. That's
Padres.
wrong. It's in
Oh.
the same state.
Yeah, you could. I don't know why you didn't just put Tony Gwynn at like catcher. Just say he'll catch a
He
few.
looked like a catcher.
He was pretty big. Yeah, he'll get a hit or two.
Catcher's hard. All right. That's episode 2. Make sure you like this, subscribe, like and
Follow us.
subscribe, follow. Yeah, follow us on all our social medias. Shout out to Eli's social media.
Yeah, Eli _Midlow in mostly everything, pretty
Yep.
much. Yeah.
Mostly everything for me.
Just
to
put in Eli Midlow, it'll pop up. There's not
And,
a lot of Eli Midlows out there.
There's a Jake Myers out at Jake Midlow. No. But Jake Midlow 10 on everything. Follow me on that. And make sure you like this, share with your friends, subscribe, and
Skinny Guy Sports.
Skinny Guy Sports.